Mixers Internet, happy new week, happy Monday, happy Palace Grill Day. Today is some breakfast from a diner, an institution here in the Chicago area, especially if you're going to and from the United Center. This is Palace Grill, like I said, very pumped.
We also want to let you guys know we got our Patreon merch drop today, so if you're a Patreon member and want to grab our new merch, go ahead and head on over to number 6 with cheese, or no, head over to patreon.com/number 6 with cheese, and you'll find a little link there to get you there.
2 different breakfast sandwiches, let's feast.
Thank you. Have a great day.
All right, guys, diner day, Palace Grill, 2 different sandwiches in there, acquired jump cut. Okay, Corey will do his first, Corey Wagner second angle.
All right, here we go. We've got a little toasted breakfast sandwich. You'll just see it on white bread. There's the egg, then a little cheese, and there's some bacon.
Simple, hopefully delicious. Okay, so I just recently found out that the pepper and egg sandwich is like a Chicago thing. Like it even has its own Wikipedia entry. I guess like a Catholic Italian immigrants like years and years ago came to Chicago, and during Lent when they couldn't eat meat, they made this pepper and egg sandwich. So it's normally on French bread, and then it's just either scrambled or kind of folded eggs with bell peppers. And this is Palace Grills. Like I said, it was on a list that we saw was like some of the best in the city. So it's Lent right now, so I thought it'd be fun to actually try one of these. I guess like a lot of Italian immigrants would always get the Italian beef on Fridays, and then during Lent when they couldn't do that, they do this to honor the no meat policy. So there you go. Alrighty, here we go, 2 different sandwiches, Palace Grill. This bread looks really good.
Yeah, it does.
Cheers.
Cheers. Good melted cheese, good egg, good bacon.
Awesome.
They don't skimp on bacon. This whole thing's covered in bacon.
It really is.
It's good bacon too. It's not like the crappy kind, so.
Yeah.
Is it a little higher than I would usually pay for a breakfast sandwich? Yeah. But, you know, you're in Chicago, you gotta deal with some stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely. I think because they use such good bread, and like obviously the peppers give a crunch to it, this is still like enough for me for a sandwich.
Yeah, you don't mind the lack of meat.
Right, like of course I'd love a patty of sausage or some bacon.
Of course, but some people are living with the Lent rules and they
Yeah.
can't have it, so you gotta figure out a different delicious way to take in some substance.
Right. I'm a little surprised there's no cheese, like that it wasn't like a pepper, egg, and cheese, because like cheese traditionally is like pretty inexpensive, but man, this is like made really well. I love this bread. It's like very seedy.
Yeah, a lot of seeds on that.
That's a good Lenten sandwich.
The bread, funny enough, is the one thing I'd probably change on this.
Yeah.
I like toast. I like toasted white bread. But I feel like with a breakfast sandwich, I'd rather have like the McMuffin or whatever.
Yeah, a little fancier bread, like a muffin or a bagel or a croissant or something.
It doesn't necessarily need to be fancier as much as it needs to be like a breakfast sandwich.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be, when I'm eating breakfast food, I just kind of like that.
I do too. I traditionally do that even at home. I won't even make it with just regular white bread. I brought Sixer sauce, probably something that could ramp up literally any breakfast food up 3 notches. And this does not have meat in it, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this.
Yeah, let me get a little
honor it true. This is our hot sauce we sell in our store. Yeah. It's fantastic. Oh wow. That's gained some heat in the bottle.
Yeah.
The thing I really enjoy about this sandwich, these aren't like traditional scrambled eggs. It's like folded in the way that it's all staying on the sandwich. Sometimes you'll get like a breakfast sandwich that is scrambled eggs and it's all falling off.
Crumbled and falling off.
Yeah, this is like well done. Like the construction of the sandwich is fantastic.
They figured it out. They've been here for years, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah. A few times I've eaten inside there, as I used to live right up here a few years ago. George, the owner, is one of those dudes that's there every day and goes up to every table and asks how your experience was. It's just that family environment in a big city that you don't see a lot, and it was really personable, and I love that.
Yeah, I feel like you can trust those places a little more. I typically get a little afraid to order bacon egg and cheese sandwiches. A lot of times I go with sausage.
Me too.
And it's mainly because people like to skimp on the bacon.
I agree.
And I'm glad that they don't.
And also sausage traditionally is like a little heartier. It's just like, it kind of like fills out the sandwich a little bit more. And I just like that full texture thing too. But if they don't skimp on bacon, it ends up being a great choice.
Yeah, they did a great job of not skimping on the bacon at all. And key to the breakfast sandwich is a good amount of cheese and make sure that is freaking melted.
Yes, yes, that's a must.
And they did a damn good job with it.
Looking at this sandwich of just like the layers of the bread And it just like visually is very well done. A vegetarian sandwich, probably one of the best I've had. I'm gonna dump a lot of Sixer sauce on this last few bites here. I think it's funny it came with a pickle. I don't know why I find that funny.
Yeah. For a breakfast sandwich?
I'm blown away by this bread. This is even nicer bread than the photos I've seen where they use those Toronto French bread, which is like some of the best in the city. But whatever this is, and this could still be Toronto, it could still be the same brand.
Yeah.
They just ramped it up.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. That breakfast sandwich really killed it. They did good. It's too bad that hockey games aren't early. Like, I don't know what I would be, I guess this would be neighborhoody stuff. I'm trying to think, like, what's an excuse that you'd be down here for breakfast time?
I know.
But I'm just not really thinking of any. But like, if you live in this neighborhood or find yourself around here. The weird thing is United Center, like, neighborhood, there's really not much of a reason to be down here unless you're sick because it's surrounded by hospitals.
A lot of hospitals.
Or going to something at the United Center so it's like nighttime.
And it's far enough west out of the West Loop that you're like not by a bunch of like the nightlife either.
Yeah, it's not, but really,
Not that you'd be down.
it's not very West Loop.
No, it's kind of its own little thing.
Yeah,
Because I lived up there, that kind of felt like no man's land of like where I was.
a little bit is. You find an excuse to be here.
They're actually only open till 2.
Okay.
But on Tuesdays, they're open till 7:30 p.m.
Oh, that's right.
Is that maybe like one day where the Blackhawks do play at home sometimes on Tuesdays?
Something like that.
You can tell how much we know about the
But either way,
Blackhawks
open
schedule.
till 2. There's certain Bulls games that will be early enough in the day, I think.
I think so.
I don't know.
Like a Sunday game. Like Corey said in the beginning of the video, our new stuff is available on Patreon, so go sign up. Before anything sells out, we got a bunch of new fun stuff on there. We have a new shirt, that new fresh Jump Cut logo. We have a notebook.
Hat.
We got a hat with the Adidas logo, which is amazing.
And our logo.
The Adidas is like the second best logo on the hat. And then also we have a patch. Maybe you want to fashion yourself, you know, a branded jacket, or you want to put it on your jeans, or just have it for
You guys
whatever.
know patches.
You know what patches are. You can snag any of that stuff. Patreon.com/number6forcheese. Like this video, that helps a lot too. That's a free, easy thing to do. And then what would be a good comment for the folks here today? What would be the best non-meat sandwich imaginable to you? Like,
There you go.
what's the? I guess I just call it vegetarian, but there's just such a stigma with that word. What is the best sandwich that does not have meat? Comment that. What your
Grilled
opinion?
cheese.
Grilled cheese, great answer. Peanut butter and jelly.
Great answer.
Peanut butter banana.
They get the point.
So comment that below. We'll chat with you guys in the comments here today. Now let's rate the sandwiches that we each had out of 5 stained glass windows. How many stained glass windows? Lent. Do you give the bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich that you had here today, Corey?
I thought it was really good. I would have changed the bread on it maybe, but that's just me. I've had it with toast. I mean, I build my own sandwiches when I get the toast at the diners. I build it out of toasted bread, so like whatever, I shouldn't be whining about it. All in all, real great. The cheese was great. The bacon was great. They didn't skip on the bacon. The eggs were fantastic. Not the world's greatest breakfast sandwich, but like one that's really gonna get the job done. You're gonna be happy you got it. You're not gonna be disappointed. I mean, that was a good experience. I'm going with a 3.5. That was really good.
I'm so blown away by the care that they took for that sandwich for something that was like, I can't imagine people order a lot other than Lent, and it's on a lot of menus all over the city all the time. It's on signages and stuff. I feel like I see it way more now that I now know it's a thing. It was amazing. I want that exact sandwich with meat on it. Like, hear me out. Like, the way they built the bread.
Hear me out. I don't need to. You said with meat. Yeah. You think I'm gonna? You think I'm like, whoa, adding meat to sandwiches?
I thought we were.
I don't got time for this, Sean. I'm out of here. Whoa, hear me out. Meat's great on sandwiches. Yeah.
That build of that sandwich specifically was so. I want to use that bread.
Oh, man. I know you're gonna want to argue with this, Corey.
I know you're gonna.
No, you're a big no meat guy.
Verbal tussle.
Hear me out.
That's so funny. Yeah, it was just so well. Even without meat, it was amazing. I want to get that exact sandwich with some sausage or something going forward.
That would be so good. I bet.
But rating this specific sandwich, it was incredible. It was just so good. Compared to like other sandwiches even, just with meat. I'm gonna go 4.0.
Wow.
I'm so happy with that thing.
Choose
Pale's
you.
Grill killed it.
Choose
I've never
you.
had anything bad from there. The hangover breakfasts that I've scarfed down with like a sidecar of like Miller High Life at this place, phenomenal. Pale's Grill, nice job. Let us know what your guys' favorite non-meated sandwich is, and we'll see you again tomorrow for a brand new video as we continue the Patreon merch launch week. Thank you for joining us, and goodbye. Sorry for all the things I missaid in this video.